DPS Pipes, and what sets you apart from your other colleagues in the industry?
Okay. DPS Pipes is solely into the production of DPS Pipes and Plastics. We manufacture the PVC, the PPL, the HDP pipes, as well as household plastic. Example I can cite is the laundry basket you use at home, the bowls, and etc., the plastic chairs. So basically, that is what DPS Pipes is into. The company was established in 2015. So as I'm speaking to you, we are less than a decade old. Yeah.
Okay, so that's interesting. I didn't know you were less than a decade, because trying to read about you, it seems you are everywhere, and the testimonies are very good. But there are different types of plumbing material that or the pipes. Forgive me for my ignorance in this field, but reading about it and also being educated by you, I know there's the PVC, the PPR, there's the HDPE, and several types. Do you have all these at your place, and how can patrons trust that what you supplied them are very durable and they are very, 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 very safe for their homes?
Okay. When we talk about the PVC simply is the gray pipe you see around, mostly when you want to do a connection in your new home or you want to do a renovation. That gray pipes you see around you, they are called the PVC pipes. And then secondly, when we talk about the PPR are the green pipes that in this our modern era, a lot of people want hot or cold water passing through their homes. So they fix this equipment and then they channel this hot water so that they can bath hot water.
Oh, okay. So Mr. Atter, if I get you, and please, all the pictures are on our Facebook page. When they come to see you can see the different types of pipes that they have and all that. So, Mr. Atter, if I get you, so it means that the pipe through which the normal water goes through will not be the same as the one the cold water goes through. There are various types of pipes for that, right?
Yes, there are various types of pipes for those purposes. And the HDP, if I continue, is the one that Ghana Water normally use when you see those black pipes laid with blue strips on them. They are more very durable and they are robust. They can easily be broken because of the level of quality they possess. So Ghana Water normally use those pipes to transfer water from the main source to your home, and then you can use the PVC to do the channeling into the various areas of your house. And why our products very robust is because DPS is internationally certified by ISO, also locally certified by Ghana Standard Authority. So, and then we have a laboratory that these pipes during production are run simultaneously and then intermittently. It's less than an hour, less than during production process. These pipes are put under pressure test, impact test, and all other tests that need to be done so that we make sure that the pipe that comes to your home is strong and also not just strong but safe. As our name implies, DPS simply means durable, premium quality, and safe pipe.
That's beautiful. And per the video Joy is showing us on our Facebook, I am seeing your factory, and I'm so happy with what I'm seeing. And Leo, can you read their tagline for me? Say, connecting you to life. It's very, very important. It's there. Your eyes are not good. You can't see.
I have to get new glasses.
But Engineer Joshua Nyamavo, please, can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's better now.
Oh, okay. Chief, you are the president of the Ghana Plumbers Association, and my question to you was, how, or in your view, what is the single most important consideration we have to make before we embark on plumbing works in our home?
Yes, good morning. No, this is a very important conversation, and as it is, and I will always say planning is the most important part of it. And, you know, when you have the idea or you are nurturing the idea to build a house, you have to have plumbing in your planning. And with that, you can have the best plumbing that you enjoy.
Okay. Bright from DPS Pipes have told us about the different types of pipes and all that. You were experienced. I mean, reading about your profile, still, you are also a trainer and all that when it comes to training technicians and also even developing the course materials. What do you think some of your trainers are not doing right that you think people need to speak to right experts like yourself to fix? So common mistakes that you've identified on this journey and how we can fix them for prospective builders so that they don't repeat the same mistakes.
Okay, I am not looking at from the points that they are not doing something right. I'm looking at from they are not having sufficient support to deliver as expected. Because let's say you are training somebody to be very proficient in fixing a washroom. You should have the consumables in helping them experiment the process. And when it comes to planning, as we said, you have to look at how much will go into the idea you want to have. For instance, you want to build a house, we can give you concepts, plumbing concepts that you can buy into. And getting this concept will also determine how much you have and how ready you are to commit to. Now, plumbing shouldn't be stand by the roadside, get somebody to fix something for you. No, it's a deliberate thing. You have to take your time and plan and know that, yes, this is how I want my washroom to be, or this is what I want my water supply system to be, or this is how I want my drainage system to be. So in the training process, we take them through the concept. And out of the concept, you come out with the layout. So let's say you want a smart washroom. A smart washroom basically means that there are some systems that work automatically, or there are some systems that cleanse themselves. That improves on hygiene. Now, if you want this, you shouldn't have the building solidly standing before you think about what I want to put in. It's when the building is at the conceptual stage where you are now putting lines on paper and know exactly how the shape of your washroom is going to be. So when it comes to training or the trainers, they need the support system where they can experiment all these things with the trainer so that it will be visualized or achieved on the ground. So when the trainee goes out, the trainee knows that, okay, when somebody wants to have a plumbing work done in the house, what aspects am I going to address? A lot of times we engage far less as expected by the client engaging the plumber far less as expected. For instance, as you are building your house, you need water, you need gas, you need your sewage to be handled. Now, a lot of people will solely depend on the water authority, that let's say Ghana Water or Community Water and Sanitation, they will connect us to power. What happens to rain? You need to harvest it. Then how do you dispose of your drainage? And disposing of, you should ask yourself, can't I use it for something? Which means you have to recycle it. And out of that, you can get manure out of it. You can get recycled water for your irrigation system, which you can have a nice lawn, which you won't be spending so much money on, but it's rather improving your health. And also, there are so many things that they need to have in the training system to support the facilitators so that the learners will come out good and even great. Because I don't think our team of facilitators in the plumbing sector are lacking in the skill, but it is the support which is putting a lot of them down not to deliver as expected. When you have,
Mr. President, if you talk about support, is it support from the client? Maybe they cannot meet the financial demands of the experts, and maybe they are beating down what is supposed to be the standard, or how do you explain what you mean by the support?
Yeah, if I started from the training aspect. So when we are talking about support, I'm talking about the materials they will need to have in training.
Oh, okay, I get it now.
But we are talking about support as in planning your building. The client should open up, and it should come early enough. When you are building your house, let us sit down and talk about it. When we are planning to buy your blocks, buy your cement, it should be at the drawing stage. That's where you plan your plumbing, so that I will know how much I can harvest rain for you.
Oh, okay. So, Mr. President, just an intervention. So, what you are saying, even before you start the building, the types of block you will need to build, the types of concrete work and all that, the plumbing system must be designed at that initial stage.
Exactly.
Oh,
because
okay.
There are certain blocks that we don't even advise you to use to build your washroom.
Oh, okay.
You use hollow blocks to build your washroom. If you use hollow blocks to build your washroom, and I'm fixing washroom accessories for you, the blocks are not solid enough to hold the components that will be fixed on the hollow on the wall. I hope you understand.
I get you.
So if I know the type of wall you are building, I will know the type of plumbing piping system I'll construct for you. If you are going to use drywall, if I talk about drywall, I mean using a plaster board and this wooden members to have your wall. It also tells the kind of piping system I'll run for you. I hope you understand. And also the kind of water. Let's say you have a borehole, and the borehole is not wholesome enough for you to depend on in all your running. So we are going to run a parallel system whereby the borehole can be used for only flashing. It will be in the best interest that we have it in the designing state, so that we can run a pipe that all your flashing systems pipelines are different from the one you might be connecting from the water authority or harvesting rain, treat, and supply. I hope you understand.
I get you.
But
I get you.
I don't have this idea from the initial stage. It will be difficult for me to know how to even bury your pipes for you. There are so many buildings that the designs didn't come with duct, and duct is where we hide our pipes. It is not pleasant to have your pipes running on the wall, as it spoils the beauty of your building. So the pipe work are not supposed to be exposed and be showing. It's not part of the decoration of your building.
Be buried.
When we have the design right from the beginning, we advise how we are going to run the pipe. A lot of people like putting their pipe in the slabs and the concrete. No, why don't you run it under slabs and do a nice ceiling to cover it?
Okay.
And a lot of times we don't think about maintenance. When it gets to maintenance, then a little blockage becomes a whole project on its own. No, there should be flexibility, and this flexibility can be done when we are invited from the planning stage. A lot of people
so Mr. President, if I
the building and later think about what we will do in our washroom.
Okay, so Mr. President, I get you. So I think that for me, there are about 4 takeaways for you. One, at the initial stage, you need to know what you want to have in your washroom and everything, so that the designs and everything can be done, and even prevent you from the types of block you use and all that. 2, it also must have some maintenance features in there so that routinely you maintain them. And because the system is designed from the initial stage, it makes it easier for you to do routine maintenance. And always consult the experts. And all these experts we are speaking to, their reps will be at the 2024 Republic Bank Club Farm Habitat Fair from the 3rd to the 6th of October 2024 at the Kumasi City Mall. Now, engineer, hold the line for me. We pick calls soon, but let me finish with Bright, who is the marketing officer for DPS Pipes. Bright, someone will ask, when it comes to innovation, what have DBS Pipes brought to the market to ensure